Hey guys, how you doing? I wanna do one more video about kind of like a fire making and preparedness series, and that is also about fire making and having something to start a fire. Cook a meal, melt the snow, boil the water to disinfect it, and stuff like that. This is Wetfire emergency pocket stove. I carry always in my EDC backpack. This super lightweight, very usable, very good thing to have. And for about I think $16, it's definitely worth to buy. I love the Wetfire Tinder. It totally rocks. It's not the cheapest thing. It's pretty pricey at about $10 for 8 of those cubes. But you know what? If you wanna have some nice and easy way to start a fire and to have something handy, it's good. If you don't wanna just depend on the stuff you make yourself, it's definitely good product from the commercial line. This stove is a titanium little folding stove that accommodates the cube right in here, right on the bottom tray. Works very well. It's pretty sturdy, and being titanium, you can imagine that you can probably put a nice big pot on it without it collapsing on you. The weight of it, since we're talking about being lightweight, 12.5 grams, which is 0.44 ounces. That's like nothing, literally nothing. So if you buy this, throw it in your purse, backpack, whatever. Definitely good thing to have. And just to show you why I carry it, I use for my daily, I don't know, I carry coffee in this, but you can always put the water in it. Regular stainless steel bottle, and it perfectly fits, even the small bottle. And you can, if something happens, I can just boil my water or heat up water for some kind of meal in this thing and use it as a cooking device, cooking canister. So definitely if something happens, you get stuck somewhere, especially in the winter, good thing to have. And for a bigger backpack, the one I take when I go out somewhere, if I go camping or something, I carry this thing with me. Besides the regular camp stove, on the gas, I have this. I used to carry this in my regular EDC backpack, but once I got the small, nice little Wetfire stove, I moved this to the big pack and keep the baby one in the EDC. So I have a double back. There is a simple can opener that works very well. Double bag in the Ziplocs. And I have a couple cubes of Trioxane. As I recently found out, Trioxane is toxic, so careful with it, open areas and stuff like that. And I have another emergency folding stove. It's from Esbit. This thing is only about $10 if I remember right. You have nice 3 big cubes. They burn for about 10 minutes. Wetfire says that it burns for about 10 minutes, but it's actually not. It's about 5-6 minutes of the burn time, but it's decent. You can cook something really quick or heat something up, and definitely good for starting the fire, the regular fire. Esbit is pretty decent. It's not so easy to light up, but it burns for longer. And the stove, once you fold it, it makes nice little rectangle that you can put your pot on, and you have the cube inside on the bottom. It has airflow holes, and the whole thing acts as a wind barrier also. So very nice thing to have. Definitely recommend, and it's not expensive. For $10 to have emergency stove with the 3 big cubes of fuel, it's good. Now I really like the Trioxane, even though it's dangerous, it's toxic, but for what it is, for the price, for starting the fire, very easy, very good thing to have. You don't have to feel bad that you light this thing on fire, because this huge thing, if you split it in half or even smaller pieces, will easily start the fire, and the whole thing costs you less than $1. And you can use this for multiple times. If you repack it and, you know, seal it in something like this. And this is the piece I want to show you on how easy it is to light up the trioxane. I'm gonna take out just a little piece, you know, or couple shavings. Try to break it off in there. Yep. There you go. That's gonna be enough just to show you how well it works and why I like it so much. I have the window open, so there should be no sense of worrying about that. Let me set it up here again with the fire still. This is the easy way to start the fire. Once you have something, the artificial, one strike. Did it go over? Oh no, it's burning. It's burning. You might not see it, but it is burning. And what can I show you on? I can show you on a piece of wood. You see? It's burning. Did it go off? No. Let me put it out with something. Put it out. Okay. Alright, so that's out. And if you really want to, you can just repack this, you know, seal it really nice so it doesn't evaporate on you and doesn't create some toxic stuff somewhere, and you can reuse it. So that's I really like the Trioxane, and it's pretty much the same thing as Wetfire. And even if you get it wet, you can just break it apart and it will light. It doesn't like absorb the water in it. And Wetfire is the same thing. It actually burns on the water. It floats on the water, and it's really good survival. I would call it tool, very good survival piece. I highly recommend it. And what else? I think that's it. Highly recommend the Wetfire. Super easy, like literally the first nice spark you will manage to land onto those shavings or onto the piece of the Wetfire Trioxane will light it up immediately. Super easy, and it will have no problem to light up even if it's wet or like some light rain. You know, it will work. So that's it. And if you have any question, just, you know, shoot me a comment or something, and I hope it helps somebody. Alright, take care, guys.